Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to finally step out and start my YouTube channel. Um, Family Gatherings is what we're called. I am Ginger Busby, mother of eight, four biological, four that we took on. Um, I'm married. I've got 18, 13, 18 years in social work as an adoptive parent, foster parent, also working in social work with various hats, be his child welfare specialist, direct support, peer support specialist. Um, Also, I'm an author of the book called Exile Within. You can find that on Amazon.com, also BarnesandNoble.com. Would love for you to check that out. The book is about the beginning of our story and taking on kids, and I really welcome comments and to hear some of your stories and some of you fellow caregivers out there. I'm talking to the caregivers that are, biological to mental health challenges, Down syndrome, just, multiple diagnoses and stuff. When you're caring with four traumatized children, mental health, sometimes the kiddos are coming off of addictions themselves because their bio parents might have been using in that. Um, I can say been there's been successes, there's been good times, there's been things that I wouldn't change, especially when it comes to the kids. We've also had the opportunity to experience a successful return home with a young boy that we had once. So the idea of the foster care system is really great. As time goes on and my videos go on, we're going to talk some about how orphanages might be something that we'd want to look at to start again. I would love to see the name orphanages changed because that's just, I don't know, the name just kind of doesn't sound right. But as a caregiver, you go through the trainings and stuff, and when you first take the kids and that, your caseworkers and stuff are excited and sound like they're going to be there for you. And the key word that I always hear that I've learned to hate is, can I do anything for you? When they ask that question, can I do anything for you? That's a loaded question because they really can't do some of the things. An example of that is there was one point where we had six kids in our care, and five of them were girls, and three of them were around my youngest daughter at the time's age, uh, preschool, and she started sharing her baby dolls and stuff, and it was just to the point where it was really hard for her, and I really didn't think it was right to expect her to share all of her stuff like that. So during this time, because of the amount of kids, we had two different caseworkers, and we were out at the picnic table in my backyard, and they asked that loaded question, is there anything we can do for you? And I said, there is. I need a lot of baby dolls. I need Barbie dolls. I need baby dolls because my daughter doesn't have enough. And as young as she is, it's really hard for her to have to share all of it. I mean, of course, you want your kids to learn to share and things like that. But you also have to be fair to everybody. And of course, they couldn't help me with that. So that's what I mean as an example of a loaded question. Once you get going and you have these kids in your home, parents are going to change. You'll have this schedule, and kids have to be available for therapy, BHIS, visits with maybe multiple parents. There may be other grandparents that you have to have them available for visits for attorneys, court hearings, school, going into school, because it's very important that you work as closely as you can with the school to help these kiddos be successful. Also, part of the training is that they require you to make X amount of money, which makes sense. You got to pay the bills, be able to keep a roof over the head. But what they fail to explain is that it really takes somebody being home full time to get these kids where they need to be to support them. Also, that you can maybe find some me time. Our experience has not been so good. Parents changing at the last minute, certain activities that we couldn't go to because parents didn't agree with it. Here's my thing, guys. I'm taking somebody into my home. You're taking somebody into your home, and gladly, I'm going to help. I'm going to keep them safe. I'm going to follow the rules. I'm going to do everything I can for family reunification and try to support that parent as well. But why do I have to change my family? Why do I have to change what I do? We go to church. Why does that have to be a problem? It's my sister's wedding. Why do I have to miss the wedding because a parent changed their mind and wants to have the visit on this day? And track record is showing that the parent, even when they change them, doesn't show up half the time anyway. Where is what's the word I'm looking for? Convenience, the respect of the caregiver to be able to do these things. So I know I'm kind of going all over the place, but those are the kinds of things that we're going to talk about. I know just another story that just really sticks in my mind is I was working full time at this point, and we literally had nothing in the house. I mean, maybe some canned goods, but I factored in some time to stop at the grocery store, and I was in line, and I got a call from the FSRP worker, which is somebody that helps transport the kids to and from appointments and visits and stuff. And she had mentioned that her schedule had changed and she needed to come pick up the girls right away. And I had expressed that I was literally standing in the line at the grocery store and that I would be home within 20 minutes to half hour. She could grab them then. And she was very persistent that I needed to leave the store right now and get the kids to her. She was going to call my caseworker and let her know that I wasn't having the kids available for their visit. Well, that's not true. They switched up on me, and still not real sure what's wrong with me going to the grocery store. So there's a lot of things like that has happened, and I would love to hear your comments and stories of things like that happened. So yeah, I look forward to growing with you guys, to coming to agreements, to things that we can possibly change together. You can't, one thing that I do know is you can't put it all on the child welfare system. There are a lot of family laws, legislation that needs to be changed that they're bound by as well. But I feel like a change in job descriptions for these workers, one should be compassion. And if they start losing compassion, that maybe they shouldn't be working. Again, I'm sorry, I'm at a loss. I'm like so excited doing my first one. Look forward to seeing the comments and answering the comments. Again, Exile Within, check it out. Amazon and barnesandnoble.com. I'm going to have this be a short one because this is my first one and I'm just starting it out and working out the kinks in my nervousness, just being honest here. But yeah, look for another video. I am just very excited that I finally stepped out in the comfort zone. And I know I'm repeating myself, but I look so forward to hearing from you. Questions and stuff. I don't know a whole bunch. I know a little bit about a lot of things, and maybe I have some answers or some suggestions for the struggles that you're going through. Yeah, so I'll see you next time. Thanks.